For my instructional design theory final, I have decided to create a lesson plan that where my students will create a missionary video about what a missionary from our church is doing on the field. Every year we have Missions Month in October, and what I want to do is try to incorporate the students' faith into real life application in a way that could help the students and help the missionaries at the same time. The missionary families come home on furlough after a period of 5 to 7 years, and usually they need a new video documentary at that time, and money is often very tight. So meet Dr. Mark and Tricia Haynes. They have been missionaries to the Navajo Nation since 1996, and their video is currently about 7 or 8 years old. A lot has changed in that time period. They need a new one. One of the reasons these videos are so important is they are used to update supporters about the work that is being done, and they also are used to gain news support, financial support, and prayer support. What happens is while the missionaries are home on furlough, they will go around to different churches and share with them what they are doing on the field. Then they will also take this video and they will post it online. A lot of them use their social media accounts very heavily, their YouTube channels and their Facebooks, in order to stay in touch with the people who follow. The target learners are 9th to 12th grade Bible students, and this will be a Bible project, but it will be incorporated with the computer applications class also. And some of the techniques that they will use, they will be meeting with the missionaries via Skype or perhaps through FaceTime, and then communicating with Outlook and other online methods of chatting or messaging back and forth, maybe Facebook. And they'll find information on Facebook. They'll also take all that information and turn it into a PowerPoint presentation that can then be converted to a video and posted on YouTube. And all of the backbone of this is actually done on the internet, and it is done in a collaborative fashion so that even though we have remote people involved in it, they can all be working together. Some of the steps to a great video are to gather the information, to stop for a little bit and think about who is the audience. And for this situation, it's going to be pretty wide open, from young people to senior citizens, and it could be Christians or non-Christians, because we'll post these videos publicly. We will be interviewing the missionaries, and we will also be researching the country or the area online. Once all of this information is compiled, the students are going to work in groups of 2, and these 2 students are not in the same room, so they are going to have to work collaboratively in an online environment to draft a presentation, fill in the gaps, collect the images and video, and decide who does what. And they're going to do this through the use of a shared file, comments, and emails back and forth. When their presentation is in a draft format, they will review each other's presentations. Each group is going to review 2 other presentations. Now, they will use the rules that are posted in our classroom about proper procedures for reviewing. The reviews need to be constructive, and you always want to sandwich constructive criticism with a compliment at the beginning and a compliment at the end. Part of the reason for this is not just to help each other get better presentations, but also that you learn from each other and you see different ideas, and it's like, oh, I never thought of doing it that way, but that's really cool. And so that can be used. Finally, we will finalize the presentation through a revision process. We'll turn it into a video, post it, and reflect upon the process, the successes, and what we would do better. What you'll see here is, in this entire process, what we've done is we've started with the lower levels of simply remembering information and moving on up to understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and finally creating a product that is relevant to real life. By the end of this project, the students should be able to realize that they have located, evaluated, and used information digitally, and they may follow up in person with the people when they actually are here in October. They will use PowerPoint to construct a presentation collaboratively, turn it into a video, and then disseminate it to multiple audiences. Finally, we will demonstrate that solutions to complex problems such as this require collaboration, interdisciplinary understanding, and systems thinking. What started out as something that sounded very simple, just produce a video for missionaries, involved a lot of different skills.